So chapter 15, chemical kinetics. If you were using an older edition of TRO for your Chem 1A class, you may be wondering what happened to chapter 14. They renumbered all the chapters, and so in the fourth edition, this was chapter 14. And in the third edition was chapter 13, and that's not confusing at all. But it's chapter 15 now, so we're going to go with that. So the first section is called Catching Lizards, and you might wonder, well, what do lizards have to do with chemistry? Well, the author tells a little story about how the children in his neighborhood like to catch lizards. And lizards can move pretty quickly, and they're hard to catch. And so what these kids do is they take a glass of ice water, and they get the lizard cornered, and they dump the ice water on the lizard. It doesn't hurt the lizard, but it cools it down quickly, and a cold lizard moves much more slowly than they can catch the lizard. Now, they just put the lizard in a nice little habitat and watched him for a few hours, and then they let the lizard go, right? No lizards were harmed in making that story. Lizards and other cold-blooded creatures are called ectotherms. Those are animals whose body temperature matches their environment. So what happens when the lizard gets cold is actually a chemistry thing, and it's the topic of this chapter. When the temperature of the lizard's body drops, then the rates of the chemical reactions in the body slow down, and that's why the lizard cannot move very quickly when it's cold. Anybody have any questions? Oh, yeah. So, chemical kinetics, the topic of this chapter, is the study of the factors that affect the rates of chemical reactions. Temperature is one of those factors. The rate of a chemical reaction is important. Some reactions occur, but they occur so slowly that they're not useful at all. And so the ability to control the rate of a reaction gives us a lot of power and enables a lot of possibilities. So some of the things that we might be interested in controlling are the rate of fuel combustion, the rate of biochemical reactions. Those are often controlled by enzymes. And when we look at the kinetics, it helps us to understand how the reaction is occurring.